Hello everyone, welcome back, Midnight Mirage here, and this time we're doing part 3, the final part. We'll be talking about Kinkachu and the art piece itself. Kinkachu will forever be that little dragonette in the rainforest that helped Glory become queen in my mind. It's a little bit weird to me that she's the same age as the other dragons in the Jade Winglet, but also makes a lot of sense. She's very mature at times, while still being her goofy and fun self. She has some amazing moments, and she's honestly a really great character. I wonder if the other dragons mistake her for being a different age because she's just so happy all the time, or her soul hasn't been crushed yet. Maybe not, since she did technically kill a 2,000-year-old dragon without hesitation. Kinkachu is actually awesome, and I really hope we get to see from her perspective in a winglet or something. Maybe during the time she was captured by the Nightwings. Talking about the art, it was really fun to do. I made sure to put some smoke around Peril to really show that he was on fire and she was not to be touched unless he wanted to get burned. I also added shading and lighting to all of the dragons. I have gotten a lot better at shading with where it's located, and I've also improved a lot with lighting. If you ever draw digitally, please do not shine every single scale like I did. That was not a smart idea. Now I add minimal shining with blended so you can see that it sort of reflects off. But I do add more shining to Ice Wings than I do other tribes because I feel like they would be more, their scales would be more reflective because they're Ice Wings. I don't know, it makes more sense in my head. Talking about the background, it was tricky because I genuinely don't know what the Jade Winglet really looks like, but I decided to do it outside of the Jade Winglet, like they were hanging out outside, but I also don't really know what that looks like, so I sort of guessed, but I think it looks pretty good. Tell me what you think in the comments. The grass was kind of tricky. I tried to do individual strands like I usually do, but making sure that there was no white behind it was tricky. I tried to do the colors of it, but then it looked weird with the other different colors of grass because it gets darker as you go back, but I was able to figure it out. I also made the grass kind of charred around Peril because she has fire scales, and I am very proud of myself for that. For the mountains, I used Pyrolis's video on the final countdown as a reference. Still not sure how it looks, but yeah. I wanted to make sure it didn't look like a completely smooth surface because it is a mountain and it has little dips in it and all of that. But that was kind of weird, so I did the best I could. I think it turned out well for my first time. Not the best, but not the worst. For clouds, usually I would just have white and it wouldn't be that great. But this time I blended them and they look more fluffy, which I like. I tried to make Peril look bigger than the rest of them, but also make her fit in the friend group. But I don't know how much I succeeded. I don't think I did a lot because she is bigger than the rest of them, but considering her age, she should be much larger than she is in this drawing. She looks about the same height as Winter, but she's lower down than he is, or closer to the viewer, but that doesn't exactly show her size very well. Talking about the positions of the dragons, I made sure to put Peril on the end so that she wouldn't have to risk burning two dragons, just one. Peril and Turtle next to each other because they had that whole adventure together, right? Kibble and Moon were next to each other because I love Moonblee. Moon and Kinkachu were next to each other because they're best friends, and Kibble and Winter were also next to each other because they're also best friends. But you might notice that Peril and Winter are on opposite sides of each other, and this is because Winter did try to attack her, so they're not the bestest of friends. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next week.